Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. Erev Shabbos, Parasha and Sarah, Shabbos Mevarchim. So much stuff going on. Every day, all of us are just hearing so many difficult things. Eretz Yisrael, America, around the globe, walkouts, insanity. And it's enough to pull you down. How do we not let the events of life pull us down? So I'll tell you what, we just have to look at the opening lines of the Parasha. We know that Sarah Imenu, when her name was changed from Sarai to Sarah, she was given dominion over the whole world. She became an officer, a ruler. It's a little bit hard sometimes to understand how she was a ruler. Her life seemed to be guided. Her life seemed to be more that she was ruled rather than a ruler. So when we take a look at the end of her life, as is spoken about at the beginning of the Parasha, the Torah tells us that she was 127 years. And everybody points out the anomaly. Just say 127. What do you have to say 127? Is to tell me that Rashi explains that when she was 100, she was like 20, and that she was sin-free. And when she was 20, she was like 7 in her beauty. Even that's not so simple to understand. I think the message that Rashi is trying to impart, that our sages are trying to teach us, what the Torah is trying to tell us, is that at different stages in her life, she had different strengths. And Rashi says the words of Chul and Shav and Latava, that they were all equal. That means that they were evenly distributed. And that means that when she was an adult, she had strengths of youth, and when she was young, she had strengths of being an adult. But they were equally distributed. She had an equilibrium in her life, because at the end of the day, she was in control. And if she needed to act like a child, she was able to act like a child. And if she needed to act like an adult, she was able to act like an adult. And if she needed to combine the two, she was able to do that, because at the end of the day, Sarah Imenu was in control of herself. And that's the bracha. That's the gadlus of the Sarah Imenu. Rabbi Akiva tried to teach this to his students when he saw that the students were falling asleep in the middle of a shir, and he realized that his students were not in control of themselves. They were letting their minds go. They were letting themselves succumb to their own weaknesses. So he made a comparison between Sarah and Esther. He said Sarah lived 127, Esther ruled over 127. And he said to them that Esther is the granddaughter of the one who lived 127, let her rule over 127. What's the connection? 127. Connection is that Sarah Imenu, that quality, that was the quality that helped Esther to succeed. That quality of Sarah Imenu is of being in charge and being in control. And even when it seemed that she lost control, she was totally in control. She knew exactly how she was reacting. She knew exactly what she was feeling. And she knew where to put it and what to do with it. And that's what Esther had, that ability to be able to take everything that was going on around her and to use that as the energy to fuel what she was doing and her energy of success. We can't control the events in our lives. Life is, in fact, going from one crisis to the next. And every time we say that down the road, oh, that's going to end, and when it ends, I'll be able to get my life back, something else is going to start. We can't control events, but we can completely control how we react to them. And whether it becomes the thing that snows us under and destroys us, or whether it becomes the thing that uplifts us and gives us energy. I have a student whose family is going through a very difficult time. And the mom of the family is journaling this. And you're reading it, every post, and you're seeing an incredible power and strength that this woman has. That devastating things and devastating news, she's not allowing to devastate her. and that she sees the spark and the light and everything, and it's uplifting her and uplifting her family. But much more importantly, it's uplifting us. Every person that's reading that is being uplifted because we're looking at a person that's teaching this to us, like Sarah Imenu taught it to us. We're in control. We can decide how the stuff that comes our way, how we deal with it. From the smallest headache, I can control how I'm going to react to it. To the smallest heartache, I can control how I'm going to react to it. To the bigger patches and to the bigger things that we go through and that drag us and that affect us, I can decide how I'm going to go through that. I have to look at Sarah Imenu. I have to look at this lady. I have to look at Esther. I have to look at all the paradigms in my life of how to deal with that adversity and to take it and to turn it into some incredible power. And I have to look at Klal Yisrael. Because though there are individuals that need to work on this, Klal Yisrael seems to get it. And when all this tragedy and all this terrible thing happens, Klal Yisrael turns that into a powerful energy. I was at a levaya yesterday for this girl from Atlanta. Thousands of people just saying, we're not going to let this bring us down. We're here for you. We're here. Klal Yisrael's together. And that's such a powerful, important message. Such an important thing for us to hear. We can't control events, but we can control what events do to us. We can control the kinds of people that we become and the strength that we're able to galvanize and to build inside of ourselves from all the knocks that life gives us. And when we do that, that's Chaye Sarah. Sarah continues to live and continues to teach us how to take all those moments and to turn them into something powerful, something ennobling, something uplifting. Have an amazing, beautiful, awesome Shabbos.